Hi Gemini, this is Orla Moore, and I'm here to deliver your monthlies for February 2017. I apologize for not posting the dailies in preparation for the monthlies. It's never really been my forte. I've been, on a more of a weekly basis in the past. So I've come up with a little, routine. I think that's what helps me maintain the consistency. So I did preliminary meditations for each of the signs, and I have a message for you. Your stability comes into focus. Your social standing or longing for acceptance in an old social group or scene. There's a reminiscent quality here, and even though you may not want to go back, you would like those comforts in the here and now. A new home, joining homes, or celebrating a higher commitment of sort. Leasing to mortgage or renting temporarily to longer term leasing. It still feels like a welcomed accomplishment. And that's what I have for you guys. So I'm gonna choose 4 cards. And the card under the deck will be the hidden factors. The card at the top of the deck will be what's on your mind. Okay. You have 3 major arcanas out of 4 cards sitting in front of me. Now, you have the Hanged Man, the Lovers, Strength, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what I feel. It's come down to you at a crossroads, and now you have to make a decision whether to engage in this, whatever this is, okay? The choice is like between logic and emotion at this point, like what you really, really feel. It's almost like you've been just put into this situation. You don't know how to get yourself out of it, and now you have to make a decision. But I'm not ready. Wait, hold on, wait. Strength is here, okay? Then you definitely will end up making a decision. I feel that it is a right decision because there's something special about this 10 of Pentacles to me. It's a legacy. It's things that propel into the future, generations. Now, some people think it's a third party lurker back there. And even in that event, I believe you'll be happy with the choice that you made and whom you chose or what you chose. And people will be on the outside looking in. But what can they do? But look. Look here. That's it. Okay? There is definitely divine, I don't want to say intervention, but assistance here. Things have their way of working themselves out. Maybe you have to let something go first in order to be able to make a sound decision on what you want to do. Okay? No matter what you choose, though, have pride and courage that your choice is sound, that it's not half-assed, and even thinking of that may debilitate you. Don't let it. And I was talking about stability in the upright. Look at his legs. It makes a 4. Okay? So if there's a proposal, you may be like, oh my gosh, I might be giving up the single life. Oh my goodness. It's like there's so many what ifs, and it's not, I feel like it's not until the decision is upon you that you realize why you were stuck between a rock and a hard place. Hidden factors, 7 of Cups. So many ways that this could go. Sorry, you guys. There's so many different ways that this could go. The possibilities are unknown. Like, what you can think up may not even be realistic at this point. So don't let that stop you from making a decision. What's on your mind? And Taurus got this too. So you may be dealing with a Taurus because this is in the same position. What's on your mind? If not, it could just be that you're caught in a certain position with a Taurus. Or anybody from an earth element, as here we got Gemini and here we have Leo. But we also have these 10 of Pentacles. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that you may be dealing with. There may be something to be explored here. It could be somebody that you used to have a long-term relationship with, that you want more stability with. Maybe you've put somebody on the back burner or feel they put you on the back burner. It could even be in a friendship, some other type of partnership, a job, family. You know, why is this all happening? Your head just taking you all on these tangents, and you really don't come to a consensus about it. The ultimate decision still brings you financial success and prosperity, health, wealth, and love of self, with the 10 of Pentacles to me. And one decision, it feels like it alters your whole life. And it may. But it's not the end all be all. Like, there is no wrong decision. There's choices and there's consequences. We've been there, done that. We're too old. Our souls too old to. What was that? What was that blinking? Did y'all see that? Right there. Anyway, our soul's too old to be limiting our spirits from making a decision, taking a path. It's just one decision. You dwell on the right or wrong, you'll always be in limbo. Sometimes you can't just let things do as they may. Sometimes you have to do. You have to decide. You have to act. Okay? And I'm going to read it again. Your stability comes into focus. Your social standing, or a longing for acceptance in a social group or scene. There's a reminiscent quality here. Even though you may not want to go back, you would like these comforts in the here and now. A new home, joining homes, or celebrating a higher commitment. A higher commitment of sorts. Oh, my bad. Higher commitment of sorts. Leasing to mortgage or renting temporarily to longer term leasing. It still feels like a welcomed accomplishment. And that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that helps. I don't know what you're going through, but I mean, let this change the course of things. If you don't like how things have been, change it. You have that decision to make. It's not going to make itself. And if it does, you may not like the outcome. So be proactive in that. Much love and light to you guys. And I will be back with the weeklies.